Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Richmond, British Columbia at Richmond Ice Center, which is located just off of Steveston Highway and, ironically enough, through the tunnel that we have out here in the Lower Mainland. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. If you're listening in from Ontario or from the United States, hope you're enjoying your day and you have a pleasant weekend coming up. No doubt our weekend here at the Richmond Ice Center will be full of hockey from start to finish. The young ladies playing the game here, they're exceptional young, talented players that are actually looking at making not just national teams, but Olympic teams down the road. So you're watching on the sets, the black and orange jerseys is Ridley, and they are going from right to left. And North American Hockey Academy are going in the white, black, and red jerseys going from left to right. Puck is draw. We are underway here from the Richmond Ice Center. And Ridley throws it all the way back inside, going inside the zone against the wall this time. Brzezinski goes after this one, couldn't get control of it. Now they go back the other way and working the way down, and Snow comes inside, throws it off of the wall over in the left side corner, picking this one back up, rings it around the wall. This is blocked and stopped, intercepted by Guay. She holds onto it, throws it back behind the net. They're trying to set something up. This picture-perfect passing play they always like to work out and see if they can materialize it. Fess, straight down the ice, across the line, inside, through the back. Brzezinski was the one that threw it in, and they get first goal on the board and jump out to an early lead, 45 seconds in. Quick start, what a tempo. Quick tempo. If you're refilling your cup of coffee, you missed that one right there, but what an exceptional play, breaking out of their own zone. And we'll go back out. We'll get the officials for you as quick as we can. They wait. They throw it back inside the zone again. Ridley's going to chase this one back down. Wenowitz Ray was the one that had control for a second. Now they throw it back to the middle part of the ice. Straight down. Ridley out to center across the blue line. Going inside the zone after this one. Watt had it. Now they pick it back up again. Turning one more time. Culligan had it for a second. Picking off a her stick. Far side, offside in the play right there. Quick call by the lines. Persons have to be politically correct in today's world. We have two young ladies working the lines and a gentleman working as the referee. Not sure who they are, but I will get them to you. As quick as I know, I will pass that one right on to you. So from the draw, it goes all the way back. Waits, they throw it, cross-ice pass, giving it back around again. Now they clear it out to the blue line, shooting it off the wall, and they keep it back inside again. J-Hall had control of it for a split second, then lost it, and it goes back the other way. Holden goes after. Holden couldn't get control. It's too far out of her reach, so she changed her mind. Now we go back. Plays over in the far side corner this time, and they'll grab it one more time, throwing this one back in. Spino was the one that threw it in the corner. Spino goes after it a second time. North American Hockey Academy are having a quick line change over on the far side. 2 off and 2 on. Up to center, throwing this one back inside. Waits, blocked, intercepted, going in, ripping a shot over in the far right side corner. Cooper just hammered that one in. And Cooper's going to go over in the far left side corner trying to get control. She did, and rolled off of her stick. And now they get back over on the far right side once again. Spino chases her player down off of the backboards, and they'll take it back behind the net again. Bonifacio was the one that had control for a second. Now they go back the other way, behind the net, and they pick it back up left corner. Cross pass, out to the blue line. Straight up the center, down the left side, dangling the way back inside. Cooper goes to net, trying to tip in. Rolled off the toe of her stick and just narrowly missed the outside post. Back to the blue line one more time. Fess rips a shot, big stop. Right on, nice stop and a well-played shot right on goal. Should make mention, starting goaltender for Ridley is Brooke Loringer. And we'll get the starting goaltender for the other team as quick as I can. I believe it's Busilio. Ryan Busilio. Ryland, correction. From what we were told, Waits tipped the one, narrowly missing the outside post. Wenowitz Ray was the one that had a roll off of her stick. Now it goes in the corner over on the far side one more time. They're picking this one back up and challenging after it. Wagner has it in the corner, comes out of the corner. Now Wagner stays with her player, and they go back the other way. Straight up, across the blue line, inside, deep in the corner. They're all pushing after it. Behind the net, we've only played about 3 minutes so far in the opening period here. Scored 1-0 so far. North American Hockey Academy jumped out to an early lead. And they go back the other way, straight up the middle part of the ice. Coming back down the right side. Graves comes inside. She's the trailer. Cuts to the middle, rolls wide. Graves couldn't kick this one back up out of her reach. And now it's over on the far right side, and Wyatt has control. Wyatt at the blue line. Lobs it straight forward and pushed out. Iwanowicz Ray was the one that threw it out. Waits carefully played. They had 6 players on the ice on that play right there. I thought my eyesight was going wrong, and it's not. I realize it's early in the morning on Canada's lovely west coast out here. And if you're listening in from Ontario region and you're fighting all that festy snow, our sincere apologies. We didn't mean to send it to you, but we'd rather have it east than here. We get spoiled. All we get out here is what they call liquid sunshine. It's water. It's a lot of rain. Cross ice, banking it back to center ice area. Forsberg goes across the line as Forsberg comes inside. Prozinski was the one that right on goal, stopped again. Big stop. Loringer held on that one. Well played. A nice timely stop on that play right there. Quick breakout pattern, what we're seeing right there from the North American Hockey Academy coming out of their own zone. Now we have a line change. Ridley will have a line change right now. They are the visitors. Home team gets last line change as per the rules. So they wait for it. Linesman carefully drops the puck. Now it goes in the corner over on the far side. Push back off of the boards. Forsberg comes inside, waiting for it. Forsberg's in the corner. She's hounded off of the puck, and they dump it all the way back out to the blue line area and eventually dish it back to the center ice area. Chasing this one back down will be Holden. Holden throws it back in front of the bench for Ridley. And Ridley's having another change. 2 off, 2 on once again. Fast line changes for Ridley. Not so much for the North American Academy, but Ridley's having them change basically 2-1. Deep in the corner, over on the far right side behind the net. Prive goes after this one. Now it's out of her reach, and it goes all the way back out to the center ice area, straight down the left side. Bit of rub up. Play carries right on, deep against the wall. Left side corner this time. They're pushing in the corner over on the left side this time, and they dangle it back to the blue line area. Iwanowicz Ray gets a shot. Nice shot and nice stop right on. Well played shot, well timed shot right there. Take a look at the replay on that play as they're breaking in and getting the shot away right there. So she goes in, rips the shot. No mistake in that one. She's going to get the shot through traffic as much as she can. Back to live action off the top part of the glass. Ivanowicz Ray takes a shot, waits. That goes a little bit wide. In the corner, left side corner this time. They're trying to pick it back up. They're all pushing against the boards this time, and this is grab one more time. And they have to stop and do a 360 spinorama U-turn. Bjornsson has control. She dumps it to the blue line over on the far left side. Keeping it onside over there was Culligan. Good reach for Culligan to keep that one back onside. Now it'll go against the left side boards once again, and Spino has control. Spino throws it back straight up the middle to Bornian. Bjornsson couldn't clear it out of her own zone. Now they pinch back inside. A couple players collided. Clark was one of them. Only Clark lost her footing of back, getting back up. Right on goal. Oh, as they blew the whistle, the puck bounces loose. One of those errant things where you blow the whistle as a referee and you're going, oh, why did I do that? Because the puck bounces loose. Never fails. Done that many a times. So welcome once again to all of our listeners and viewers around the world, wherever you're listening in from. Hope you're enjoying it. And if today is your birthday, on behalf of the JWHL, happy returns. Hope you're enjoying your day. So the faceoff's going to be inside the corner over on the left side. Lexi Murphy will come inside to take the draw this time. Lines person says, nope, I don't like the way you're doing it, so put the sticks back proper. No, now eventually. This takes forever. This is one of my pet peeves with hockey. Just drop the puck. And I understand what they're told to do, that they're told to do this. Shot high over top of the net. Murphy was the one that eventually got the shot away. Now it bounces all the way out to the center ice area, and they throw it straight forward. Still in center. Murphy had it. Murphy throws it back over on the right side to Sweet Apple, and Sweet Apple goes after this one more time. And then she throws it back inside. She's going to retreat. Back to center, couldn't play the block pass right there, and Scott comes down the right side, and Scott goes deep inside the corner. Scott, Elliott, the two of them collide in the corner. Now Scott's continuing to press inside. After this will be Watt. Watt wants it, never got control that way. Mary Sweetapple has control, shoots it off the glass, bounces it all the way out to the center ice area. Dangerous change. They went 5 off and 5 on the far white side and left the whole right side of the ice completely unexposed. Wow, what a big, interesting change. That's not something you want to do 2 or 3 times. Not going against the North American Hockey Academy team anyway. Deep in the corner once again. They're all chasing after this one as they fight for it. Holden comes inside. Holden wants it. Couldn't get it that way. Now she'll go the other way, and they eventually pick it back out, and Holden throws it out to center ice area. A couple players collide, and the puck is dumped inside the zone. Icing is waved off. About 13:40 remaining, period number 1 right now. And Ridley Worked away all the way out of their own zone, up to center, straight down, dumping in the corner, over on the left side wall this time. Another quick change. Oh, the block pass was almost blocked by Snow. Snow put her stick in to get it. Graves throws it back inside over on the far side to Holden. Holden trying to get it back to Graves, unable to. Now they throw it back inside over the left side, and Culligan was the one that threw this one in. Then thought about going off on a change, and that's as far as he went on that play. Stayed on the ice. Reaching for it, keeping it back inside over the left side corner. Fighting for it. They're all looking. Rexton throws that back to the middle part of the ice. They stop and turn and break their way in over on the far right side. Snow comes in, rips a high shot over top of the glass. Left side corner. They're pinching in after this one is Grexton. Grexton dumps it back again. Back to Snow. Snow, they get a shot away. Bounces the other way. And again, Ridley's having a real quick change. Straight down, far side. Bouncing it off of the back wall once again. And Ridley pick it back up over on the far right side again. Back to Grexton. Grexton clears it out to center. It's throwing down the ice. Icing is waved off. They obviously felt that somebody could have played that. Another quick line change for Ridley right now. Cross ice pass back down. Over on the right side. They go inside. Throw it inside. Delayed offside indicated right now. Will they tag up? I don't think she heard the linesman. Still delayed offside indicated right now. I don't think they heard at all. Now they go back. Inside the zone as they stop and turn and trying to work it out, and Spino has it. Then shot it, but that was blocked, intercepted, literally stolen back in the corner over the left side corner, and Watkins inside. She tried to get control. This was intercepted back by Prozaninski. She has it for a split second, then gives it back over behind her own net this time, gives it back to Spino. Spino comes out of the corner, trying to set this one back up to clear it. Couldn't, block. Shot was taken wide of the net that time. Robertson got the shot away, but missed the net only by about a foot. Not much. Was actually screened had it been on net. Might have had a better chance to go in. Now they go back behind the net as they pick this one back up. Out of the corner, gives a back pass. Back in the corner once again. They're all challenging after it. Ridley is pressing. Couldn't get control of the puck that time. Wait. Prozaninski was the one that had it. She's trying to clear this one back out. Coming in to help out. McIsaac is in there. McIsaac was out of her reach. Now it goes back the other way, and they slide it one side to the other, straight down the left side. Inside. Ouellette comes in, takes a shot. Missed the outside left post probably by about an inch. Not much, but just enough to count. Shooting it off of the wall. Carefully played. Goes deep inside the corner. Taking a quick shot right there. That was booted out with the left pad. Nice stop by Loringer to boot that one out. Well played. She's really agile. This is shooting it off of the back wall. Centering pass. Trying to get control again. Unable to. Now they clear it back around out to the blue line. That's as far as that one managed to go. Fess kept it onside. Cross pass back around again. Back to Wagner. They're going to go after it over on the far right side, clearing it back to the blue line area. This is kept onside. Nice reach by Guay to keep it onside. She holds onto it. Back to the middle part of the ice. Far side. Taking a huge shot right there was Pride. She got the shot away. And now they bounce it, and it goes back once again to the blue line area with Fess having control. She dumps it back inside. This is intercepted and blocked. Far side once again. Ridley hemmed inside their own zone right now. North American Hockey Academy supplying lots of pressure and just throwing everything at them that they can. Back the other way. Loose. Behind the net. They clear this one back. Right side point. Shooting it back once again. They're trying to get it back in. Unable to get it any farther than about 20 feet inside the blue line over on the far side. Penner goes after it. Waits. Penner tried to clear it out. Got a secondary swipe at it right there. And now Ridley's having a quick change again. 5 off, 5 on. They're having fast changes. North American Hockey Academy not changing all as much as Ridley is, but they're still working their magic. Far side, this is grabbed, cross ice, Bass again, and they clear it all the way out to the center ice area, straight down. Across the blue line, going their way inside, over on the far right side. Snow comes in, takes a shot, throw it in the corner. Basilio was the one that deflected that one in. Of course, she should. She's got the bigger pads out there. Now we go back, straight up the center. Cooper comes down. Cooper throws it back in the right side corner to Scott. Scott dishes it back. Cooper's going to go inside and try to get control of this one. Snow goes after it for Ridley. She tries to clear it out. Now they do. Eventually get it all the way out to the center ice area. Dangle the way back down, and Grexton comes inside. Lost her footing. Play carries right on. They have control. Shooting it off of the wall all the way back out to the center ice area with Scott coming inside. Scott hounded off of the puck by Sweet Apple. The two of them collided. Slow to get back up. Sweet Apple's the one that's on the ground underneath everybody, but she eventually gets back up, and they go straight down. Icing is waved off Basilio come out of her net to stop that one, so thus the icing was waved off. Back the other way. Right side, long stretch pass. Goes to the middle part of the ice, trying to get control. Graves comes inside. Graves, goes deep inside the corner. Graves throws it inside the corner, pushed off the puck with Murphy. Murphy still having control of this one. She throws it back out. It's in front of her bench. Straight down the far left side this time. Shooting it over, off of the wall. Now it goes against the boards. Nice pick play by Clark to keep it back inside the zone. They throw it back to the blue line area. Well played. They get a high shot away this time, and it goes all the way off of the ball and takes a strange hop right by the hash marks. Ridley continues to press inside. Waiting for it. Robertson's calling for it in the blue line area. Couldn't get it to her. Now it's intercepted way out in front. Ouellette takes a shot. That's thrown in the corner by Basilio. Back the other way. Nice stop. Good read right there. Robertson gets his shot. Basilio deflects that one in the corner over on the far left side one more time. And they get all the way out, at least to the blue line, and 2 feet inside the zone, then changed their mind and made a 360 spinorama U-turn. Graves off on the change. Quick play, set back up once again. Now they go back, and Robertson throws this one back in, then she's off on a change. This is sure different from watching ice hockey for the guys, because the guys stay out there for a day and a half. The girls are out there, use more methodical changes, and they work a lot better than what the guys do. Grexton comes in. She takes a shot. That was blocked. Grexton pushed inside the corner against the boards by Spino. Spino, Grexton, the two of them still collide. Now it's behind the net once again, and Fest goes after it. And it's cleared all the way out to the center ice area. First one inside the zone after that one happened to be Iwanowicz Ray. She had control, waits, then lost it and give it away. And it's right on the side of the net right there. Nice play, and Loringer holds on that one. What a nice stop right there, and you can see the amount of pressure that they're throwing in as they break out of their own zone, going down from one end to the other, completely getting it set up. You can watch her breaking her way in, eventually come inside, get the shot away. And as they get the shot away, it works exceptional for them right there. They're playing well and playing really, really hard and aggressive, both teams. Now we have a stoppage. I think the net's off its position a little bit. It is, so the referee will go and fix it. You can tell I'm an old referee because as soon as he blew the whistle, I knew exactly what was happening. The net was off. And realistically, that should have been adjusted and fixed before the puck was even dropped. But it wasn't, so such is life. Life goes on. Tomorrow's another day, and I'm happy at it. Doesn't take much to make me happy. Sunshine and a hot cup of coffee, and I'm contented as a cow. Far side, they'll clear it all the way out to the hash marks over on the far side. Waiting for it. Kept on side. Nice reach to keep it on side. Solid stick work right there at the blue line. Over on the far side that time by Legault. Good working at it. Continuing to press inside. Jay Hall goes after this one, waiting for it, trying to get control. Now they come back across the line inside. Markovsky goes in. She takes a shot. That was kicked inside the corner. Good speed by Markovsky to go after this one. Now a bump against the wall. As long as they're both okay, that's all that matters. They come down, go at the middle. Carefully played. Stepped on side. Fest comes in. Cross-ice pass, booted out this time by Loringer. Nice play by Loringer, but what a nice three-way passing play on that setup right there. Far side now, it'll go deep inside the corner one more time. Jay Hall goes after it. Waits, long shot, high. Young goaltender Loringer got a piece of that one with her blocker. This is shot. I told you it was good to come close to the top of the glass. I was all ready to catch that one. Our location, we are above the glass here, in case you're wondering. You can see the glass, the top part of the glass. It's not far. And we're up on our, what we should call it the perch or the bird's nest view up here where we are. So the face will be back inside the zone. Icing call going against Ridley. Give you some information as quick as we can. Oh, the net still needs a little bit of adjustment, so they're going to play around and fix this again. And they will. Of course, a lot of young players. Ridley, located in St. Catharines, or if you're from Ontario, you call it St. Kitts. And I'm very familiar with it. My stepsister lives back there. She worked at one of the schools. She works in the summertime at Stratford. Stratford Festival. Back over in the far right side, waiting for it. Taking a huge shot. Oh, nice stop once again right there by Loringer. And Loringer booted that one out. Now they go back the other way, all the way out to the blue line area, and they clear it back to center ice area. Hockey Academy have control. They throw this one back forward this time, and they come across the line as Scott comes inside. Scott goes in. Cooper's with her. Kicked out by Loringer once again. Nice, well-played time shot. And now they get it to the blue line. Dump back inside. And it's deep inside the corner once again. holding on to this one as they work their way all the way out of their own zone, up the center, over center. Ouellette throws this one in. Goes up, but we have an icing call on the play. Face off back inside the zone. Talking about the London, Kitchener area. Had a chance to go back this past summer. Went back to London, Ontario, visit my aunt. All my cousins and relatives back there. Had a nice long drive from London, Ontario. Drove my father's car back out to British Columbia from Sarnia, Port Huron, and over the Mackinac Bridge, and eventually got back out to Vancouver. Nice long drive. Nice part. And, of course, I was lucky when I was back there. The weather back in Ontario was really, really super nice. Took some time and spent some time in Stratford as well. Drove by Justin Bieber's grandmother's huge, huge mansion. Now they go back, and it's in the neutral ice area. A couple players tripped up. They go the other way, and this is thrown back inside. Iwanowitz-Ray was one that threw this one in. Now they tip it back, and it goes all the way back the other way. Bit of a foot race ensues. Coming inside, throwing it back, cross-ice pass, back to the middle. Legault, that's Nikki Legault goes after it. There's Allie and Nikki. Allie wears 18, Nikki wears 19. Still pushing inside the corner once again. 4.5 remaining, period number 1. They wait for it. Throwing it to the blue line area, kept onside. Bonifacio was the one that got the shot away, but the shot was blocked and going off on the far side in snow. I think she felt a little bit of that one. Grexton went off on the change as well. Now they clear it out to center, tipping it straight forward. They have it once again, out again just below our broadcast location, and they dump that one back forward, but Watt threw it back. I think they're calling a glove hand pass. They are. Glove hand pass indicated. It's going to be outside the neutral zone. Nope, they changed their mind. They're going to call it back inside the zone. He first pointed outside, then he's going to change his mind. That's his prerogative. He can do that. So it'll be inside the zone. Nope, now they're going to change it again. There's more of a conversation between this linesman and referee than I have with my wife in a week and a half. I'm not sure how that works, but either way, they won. My wife always wins when we have a conversation too, Dan. Never fails. It's in the marriage vows. Far side, across the blue line as they go inside, clearing it off of the wall this time. They're pinching after this one, trying to get control a second time. Unable to. Now they reach for it and got it a third time. Out to the center ice area, straight down, going inside. Prozansky was the one that threw it inside. Everybody chases this in the corner over on the far side boards. Forsberg comes inside. Out of her reach. She couldn't get control of this one. Solid back checking. A nice rub out on the far side as Forsberg took her player off of the puck right there. Now they hold on to this one. Well played. Bustillo holds on that for a stoppage with 3:25 remaining. Period number 1. Still a 1-0 score in favor. As you watch the replay right there. The way they break inside. Oh, and they're fixing this net as well. So I guess it's only appropriate that if one net is going to be a little bit mischievous, the other one's going to be the same way. That's only proper. So they get things set up over on the far side once again from the draw. It's pulled all the way back out to the blue line area in the neutral zone. Now it goes back. Robertson intercepted this one. Now she throws it straight forward. Ouellette comes back inside. She tried to get control. Now it goes back the other way, and they blocked it, stole it, intercepted it, and they come across the blue line. Stealing this one more time. Finally, they get control, and they throw it out to the neutral ice area, across the blue line, inside, right side corner this time. Cahall goes in, throws it back to blue line. Nice passing play as they work it back around. Well set up by Fess. Between Fess and Bjornsson, managed to get the shot away. Both goaltenders being a little bit overworked, more so Loringer than her counterpart at the other end, Basilio. So they'll come inside for the draw as they score everybody up. The young lady drops the puck, and we are back. Out in the neutral ice area once again, and they come inside the zone. Far side, pushed off of the puck, but well played. Fulham was the one that had it and then rolled off of her stick, but she got the shot away initially before they ended up going the other way. Deep in the corner, over on the far side wall. They pick it up and grab it, and they come deep in the corner right to the hash marks. Now they go to the goal line. Pushed off of the puck. A couple players lost their stick. Culligan had it, threw it around over on the far right side, getting it out to the blue line. Stolen and stopped, intercepted right there by Fess. Fess coming inside. Grexton stays with her. Shot, nice grabbed again by Loringer. Loringer held on that one. Loringer getting her work cut out for her right now. Lots of stops. Take a look at the replay on that one right there as you get the chance to see that one. So they'll square them up in the corner over on the far side once again. And as they do, they cleared it to the blue line. That's as far as they got it. Eventually, they threw it to the center line. Clark goes after it. Couldn't get control any farther. Now they come back down over on the right side. Wagner comes in the right side corner. Wagner goes after Murphy that time. Murphy clears it back out to the far side. Now they come out to the center ice area. Murphy gives a drop pass, leaves it for her counterpart. Then she ran into Murphy. Murphy ended up giving that one back to Watt, and Watt ran into her. Back pass, back to the center part of the ice. Cooper comes inside. Cooper throws it. Cooper tried to give the back pass back to Wagner, but it was out of her reach. Now it goes back the other way. Far side, they break their way inside, going in, taking a huge shot right there. Clark got the shot away and ended up grabbing it. Busilio comes out with an exceptional stop. And what a nice break-in. Very, very fast-tempoed game so far. You can see the replay of that one. You can see the replay as they break their way in to eventually get the shot away. Working hard, playing hard. So they'll square them up, tell them to back out from behind the center, and they did. So they will wait once again as they hold on, tipping it. It goes inside the corner, went wide of the net. Busilio just watched it go wide that time, knocked out of the air. They're looking at it, coming inside behind the net. They'll circle and turn this one back, and McIsaac has control of it. McIsaac clears it to the blue line. That's as far as she got with that one. This is stolen by Penner. This is Emma Penner. She comes back down the right side. Emma throws it in. That deflects up on a play. Good move by the coaching staff to cover their heads so they don't get hit with the puck over on the far side, which is easy to do in this complex. Called, ironically, it's named Richmond Six Rinks, and that's because there's 6 rinks in the one building. I don't know who came up with the name, but it seems sort of fitting. So from the draw, they wait for it. They pick it back up again. Over on the far side boards as they grab control of it. Snow comes in, takes a shot. Busilio just watched that one go wide. She initially went to reach for it and then just decided a better part just to leave it go. Bonifacio threw this one back out. Now it's inside the zone. Iwanowicz Ray was one that cleared this one straight forward. Down the far side, going inside is Snow. Snow rips it off of the wall. Busilio stops it. Gives it to her own defenseman that time, and now they come back the other way and work their way out, and Forsberg gets out to center ice area. Forsberg goes after it. They tag up to get themselves back on side. They throw it back the other way. Maintain possession. Now they come inside the zone on the right side this time. Jay Hall goes after this one. This is grabbed, and they clear it back inside again their zone. Nice passing play to set this one back up. Bjornsson looks, throws it straight forward across the blue line, going inside. Prive comes in. She had the puck taken off her stick. Now they go back the other way, and they'll work themselves deep in the corner. Centering tipped in front right there. Went wide over top of the net. And as they set it to the blue line area, the buzzer will go to end period number 1. Fast-tempoed game. Very fast-tempoed game out here for the players. So I'm assuming there's no ice clean. Watch your head on that, Dan. So no ice cleans. Maybe after the second, I don't know. Good. Cold, but good. Saying hi, talking to some of the fans here. So we're looking, so they don't have an ice clean, Dan, or do they? Second period they have an ice clean. Okay, so that'll get us out of the bird's nest. So they'll set this one up, going under 20-minute period. They're giving the young ladies a well-deserved rest over on the far side. So as the teams have a bit of a well-deserved rest on the far side. Good tempoed game the first period, really fast and aggressive. Of course, we talked earlier on about Ridley. It was a little bit of game notes from Ridley. 700 students attend the school from 60 different countries, and it's the largest boarding program in Ontario and the 3rd largest in Canada. It offers 1B to the Ontario diploma and offers scholarships and bursaries if you attend. So that's what we're told about them. We'll get more, see if we can find some information about the North American hockey team. Out of Vermont. So we'll come back as they're all going to go to center. Of course, this is the 20th year of the North American Hockey Academy. First hockey academy in North America. And there's near 100% college and university placement, with about 90% at the Division I NCAA colleges in the last 10 years, and over 25 alumni have played on the U.S. and Canada U18 and U22, as well as the senior national teams. So lots of great hockey players come out of these schools. Full credit to the instructors that work really diligent to help the program grow, and they do a marvelous job at it too. Now they go back the other way. Out to center. That was off of the skate that time of Pride. Couldn't get control. Now they go back the other way, and they throw it across the blue line. Going to go in the corner this time. Chasing it back down. The first one coming in was Fulham. She tried to get control. That was out of her reach. Now we have the cross pass. Back the other way. Across the blue line. Straight down the right side. Prozansky had it. Then it rolls. It goes out to the neutral zone, and they ran the linesman over in that time. She had nowhere to go. Heavy, fast skating tempo game right now. Cross the line inside. Carefully played. That's kept onside. They tried the breakout. I'm looking right now, and Ridley is having about 2 players behind the defense trying to get the breakout plays working to their own favor. So they have it, shot it, kept inside the zone once again. They're trying to clear it out, unable to that time. Taking a high shot right there. That goes over top, off of the shoulder that time of Loringer, and now they work it all the way out to the center ice area, straight down the right side. Watt comes inside. Watt collides against the boards with Legault. That's Nikki Legault, number 19. Now it's out in the neutral ice area once again. They just throw this one straight forward. Scott dumped it past Penner, and it goes deep in the left side corner with Robertson going after it. Unable to get control of it. Now they just shoot it off the wall, and it'll go back behind the net once again, and Scott comes in again. Scott's all over the ice right there, trying to get it, dumping it out to the blue line, reaching for it, and keeping it onside by Graves. Good reach by Graves, and she was the first one inside the corner after. Now Graves goes over against the hash marks over on the far side. Huge shot taken off of the back boards. This is picked back up. Kept on side of the blue line this time by Bjornsson by about 20 feet. Centering pass, back around again. They turn and lost it. It goes back the other way, and Watt throws it straight forward, and Clark dumps it down the ice with icing waved off. Passing it back to the center ice area, straight the other way. In the zone, over on the far left side, centering back again. Looks trying to get the shot away on the finish right there, unable to. Legault gets pushed. Now we have our first penalty in the game. And we will have the first penalty in the game. We're going to see what the referee is going to be calling. Going to have a tripping minor penalty called right now. So minor for the trip. So the one that's going to the penalty box will be Culligan, number 19. Make sure we get it up on the clock. Penalties on the clock. Number 19 serving it. Catherine Culligan. Minor for the trip. That goes over. Back to the blue line area as they pick this one back up. Setting it back to the middle part of the blue line area. Good play. Fess got it back that time. Guay goes after this one deep for the hash marks over on the left far side now. Stops and turns. About 5 feet inside the blue line. Guay comes in, looks, goes to the backhand, takes a backhand shot. Huge, nice, quick backhand shot right there going after this one, and Fess intercepts it. Back to Guay, back all the way out to the blue line to Fess over on the right side. Back to Guay. Guay, Fess taking their time. Huge, high shot off of the crossbar and bounces back out. But what a nice set D-to-D passing play, setting that one back up. And it goes over the far side, back again to the blue line area. Back to Fess, back in the middle. Wagner, back to Fess, teeing it up. Pushing it in the corner over on the far right side boards this time to Forsberg. Forsberg looks, gives it back out. Nice setup pass. And it's cleared down the ice with a minute remaining in the power play. Thought about having all four going off on that time, and that was a wiser move because Elliott chose to stay on the ice, which was a great move for her because the other side, this side would have been wide open. Shot block, tipped in front once again. Elliott goes deep in the corner with it. Elliott fights with her player. They'll set this one back up. Long cross pass back over on the far side once again. Legault takes his shot. Missed the outside post. Picking it back up, intercepted it by Legault. That was Allie and Nikki, both of them on the ice at the same time out there. Now this one's going straight down over in the far left corner. Funny bounce right off of the back boards, and it goes on goal. And Brusilio Wise moved the hole on that one to get another stoppage of play. Really well played and well timed. Once again, welcome to our broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it. wherever your travels might take you. And if you're listening in from Ontario or the East Coast, you're probably thinking about having lunch right now. So hope you're enjoying the game wherever your travels are taking you. Nice sunny day on Canada's lovely west coast out here in Vancouver. Supposed to reach highs today of about 10 or 12 degrees in Canada's west coast. So they go back in the corner, right side corner this time. They'll pick it back up. Bjornsson gets it on the long stretch pass. Now they give the cross pass back inside to the middle. Nice play to go back after this one. Preeve comes in, waits, not going to get control. Markovsky had it for a second. Now they go back to the blue line, left side. Legault dishes it back in front, taking a shot, blocked. Holden got the shot away. Minor penalty is over. Teams are back 5 aside. They're fighting for it. It goes in the left side corner, chasing it back down as Murphy throws it straight forward this time. She gets it up to Snow, and Snow dumps it back inside. Snow, Murphy, the two of them going after this one in the right side corner. Legault comes inside. That's Nikki. She's going to go after it. Unable to get control of it. Now it's on the far side once again. Chasing it back down. The first one in there watching her was Watt. Now it's at the blue line just below our broadcast. Big high platform up here in the rafters. Long stretch pass back to center. A couple of other players collide. Now they go back inside the zone. They'll cross ice. Going in, taking a shot. That was booted all the way out that time by Busilio. Nice clearing boot out right there. And now they go back and try it one more time. Clearing it straight down the ice. Across the blue line. Coming inside. 1-on-1 going in. Taking a shot. Big stop right there. Loringer stops that one. Nice play, and Loringer just robbed her, but what a nice long breakout. Straight down the right side. Watt. She rips this one inside. Over on the far side, Penner is going to be the first one in there for Ridley. Penner goes after it. Couldn't get control. Out of her reach, and this is grabbed by Elliott. Elliott goes after it. Scott stole it, literally, and now they go the other way, straight down. Cooper comes in. Cooper's pushed inside the corner by Penner this time. That's Emma Penner, number 6. Penner stays with her. Pins her against the wall, and then they go back the other way and throw it all the way back out the center ice area. Bonifacio was the one that had control of it. She threw it in, then she's decided she's had enough, and she's going off on a change. Left side wall. Play carries right on. Referee allowing the young ladies to play. A couple players pushed and shoved, and they keep on going. Shooting it off of the boards. Intercepted and blocked that time. McIsaac had control. She throws it straight down the ice, and it's in the corner. Over on the far right side, the first one coming inside after this one will be Ouellette. Karina Ouellette tried to get control. Now they go back the other way, straight out the middle part of the ice, and it's grabbed and blocked and thrown straight forward. Brozanski was the one that threw it. We have an icing call going back the other way with the faceoff in the corner once again with 13:35 remaining, period number 2. Still a 1-0 score so far. So the fans all sitting down. Not a bad crowd. Sparse, but it's okay. It's respectable for this time of the day out in the West Coast. A couple players collide inside the corner on the right side. Ouellette comes inside. She couldn't get control. Snow comes inside as well. Snow goes after it, reaches for it. Tries a second time. Now Snow ends up backing off and staying beside Wagner, so Wagner doesn't get loose. And Wagner eventually got loose and broke free and almost got control of the puck. Now it's kept onside the blue line. They grab it. Far right side this time. This is grabbed by Penner. Throwing forward. Avery Penner threw it back inside. Grexton comes in. Grexton takes a shot. Big stop. Rebound. The net moves. Bit of a scramble. Oh, that was a scrambling play, but what a nice long breakout on the right side. Going straight down the ice. As they work their way in on the right side. You can see them breaking in, getting the shot away, and they'll work their way inside. And they're adjusting the nets. And we'll face-offs back in the corner again on the right side corner. Well, my right side corner, it's the left side for Loringer, Brooke Loringer. Her left. Linesman drops the puck. Now we go back the other way, over on the right side. Watt comes in, stopped by Loringer. She booted that one back out, and Loringer just patiently watches it. Goes back the other way. Unable to get control of it that way. And now they throw it straight up the middle part of the ice as they dangle the way back down. Left side corner, they're coming inside. Markovsky was the one that had it from end to end right there, and Markovsky threw it back over in the right side corner. Now she's waiting behind the net. Markovsky goes after it, couldn't get control of it. This is grabbed by Watt, and Watt throws it straight forward all the way out to Clark, and Clark just throws it inside the corner. Then she goes off on a change as Loringer was forced to make another stop. Back the other way, all the way up the middle part of the ice. They grab this one, a back pass inside. Porozanski was the one that had it for a second to dump it inside. Quick change. Full benches for both teams coming inside this weekend to here. Right on goal, big stop. Oh, right on. And boy, oh boy, you talk about aggressive action right there. They were all over her, not going to give her anything extra free to shoot at. They were covering that one right up there. You can see the replay on that one as they break inside to get the shot on goal. And the one that was all over was McIsaac. McIsaac was just exploded from the blue line in. They go after and challenge for the rebound. So from the draw was pulled all the way back. Emma Penner pulled it back that time. Now she's going to go in the corner. Penner changed her mind. She's out in front of the net and then couldn't get control of it. Now they go back the other way. Across the blue line over on the far right side. Staying on side that time was Prive. Nice reach by Prive to stay on side. It goes against the boards and they'll grab it and go up ice the other way. Straight down the right side. Dumping it inside. Emma Penner threw it in. Over on the far right side. Carefully played this time. And they'll take it back behind the net. The wraparound trying to get the shot away. They did and they score! On the wraparound right there by Fulham. Catherine Fulham did the wraparound, completely caught everybody off guard, and Ridley ties the game at 1. You see this one on the wraparound right there. Watch her how she comes in and goes behind the net and does the wraparound play after the dump in. Just continuing the solid forecheck. Get that one back in. And we have a tie game. 11:27. So back out the center. The winger's back out. Lindgren drops the puck and they go back the other way. It's inside the zone this time. Chasing it back around. Over on the far right side. They come back, taking a huge backhand off of the post. What a shot right there. And Snow got the backhand away. And now we go back the other way across the line again. Scott comes in. Couldn't get the shot away. She was stripped of the puck. This is thrown inside. No offside necessary in that one right there. And Robertson throws it straight down the ice. We have an icing call. With the faceoff back in the zone once again. Going this time against Ridley as Ridley was caught with the icing. We'll be over in the right side corner. And if you see our camera sporadically just shoot a shot of the roof, it's because Danny's getting hung up here on the heaters. His hood and his jacket's going to get caught on it one day. I'm just waiting for that. Then we'll lose the camera. As long as Danny doesn't get hurt, we're fine. But you get a nice shot of the roof in here. It needs painting, but other than that, it's okay. Back the other way, clearing it all the way out to the neutral zone. Watt couldn't get control. Now they go back the other way. Watt continues to press after her player. Stolen. Fess dumped it back inside, but now it goes out to center, and Guay has control. She comes back down. Nice move to cut back the middle. Inside, tripping penalty coming up this time. And it's going to be going against Ridley, and I'm guessing that the penalty is going to be going against, I think it's going to be number 19, Culligan, for the trip. She reached out. One extra move right there. Boy, oh boy, what a nice move. You got to give Alexi Gray a lot of credit. The move she put on to get that one inside. Cut to the outside, inside 3 different times, and then as she was cutting back to the inside, no mistake in that one. Culligan just reached out for it, and her stick happened to be in the lane, so she was tripped up. So back again. At the line, they throw it back to the blue line. Cross ice back down the left side this time, and they work their way back inside. Guay was one that threw it back over this time. Guay working magic with Fess at the blue line area. Fess has control of it. Fess slides it back over to Guay on the far left side. She comes inside. Back to Fess, middle part of the ice. Fess throws it back around, going inside, taking a huge shot right there. Nice play, and Wagner eventually got the shot away. Get her well placed right on goal. And they're getting chance after chance right now. Is what they're looking for. And indeed, it's working in their favor. So the face-off again in the corner. Over in the corner, see who's going to come in and take the draw this time. One that's going to be taking the draw will be Fulham. Fulham took the draw, pulled it in the corner, and Sweet Apple just shot it all the way over in the far left side boards this time. Trying to get control out of her reach. Now it goes back to the neutral ice area, and this is grabbed by Fess. Fess back to Forsberg. Forsberg comes down the left side, picks up some speed. She goes inside, playing after this one as they all fight for it. Now they're trying to get it one more time. Holding on to this one easily is Wagner. Wagner threw it in, back to the line again. Waiting for it. Guay gets it back again, taking a shot. Nice grab, low shot right there. I'm actually surprised that Loringer can even see that shot, but she saw it. Quick passing play right there. Good puck movement. So the 1 even minute remaining in the minor penalty. Even minute. In the minor, 9:28 remaining, period 2. Then they'll have an ice clean. Give you a chance to get another cup of coffee. Linesman tells the wingers behind her to stay out. So they did. At the line, far side this time. Holden slid it back around, back over that time to Legault. Legault goes in. She sets it back, tried the drop pass back to Bjornsson, but Bjornsson shot it back into Lou. It was off of the toe of her stick and went deep inside the corner. Bjornsson pinches back inside. Nikki Legault goes to the blue line. She's waiting for it. Tipped in front. Taking a shot right on. Oh, nice shot right there. Trying a little bit of a sneaky tip in over on the far side. Just trying to put it in, and they're right on the doorstep. Change, 4 off, 4 on right now. 32 seconds remaining in the minor. So they'll set themselves up again. Coming in for the draw. Markovsky will take the draw. For the North American Academy. Now it goes over on the far side once again. Also pinching inside is Bjornsson. Bjornsson goes after it, as does Darcy J. Hall. Now it goes to the blue line, past everybody, and bounces back out to Holden. Holden gives it back over to Legault. Legault comes down. She waits, holds onto it. She slides this one back over to Markovsky. Waits. Markovsky's wide open on the left side. Now they go back again, going inside. Oh, I thought that was offside. Nope, called that one onside again. I guess it's just the angle and the perception we have. The teams are back, 5 aside. The minor penalties expired. So far, North American Academy are 0 for 2 in their special team units right now, unable to score in either one. We have a tie game, so now it goes back, right side corner. They shoot it down the ice, and we have an icing call, a face-off back inside the zone once again. 8:07 remaining, period number 2. Good tempoed game out here. Both teams come to play. Of course, this event is hosted this coming weekend by the Pacific Steelers out here on Canada's lovely West Coast. Of course, the Pacific Steelers is an elite female hockey program founded in 1999. I'll give you more information on that shortly. So they wait. The puck is dropped. It goes in the corner over on the left side. They just clear this one back around over on the far right side this time. And Ouellette went after this one. Out of her reach. She tried to get it a second time. Now they go back again. Across the line, over on the far right side. Penner comes inside. Penner, that's Emma Penner. She shoo it off of the wall. Now it goes back behind the net. Right side boards one more time, and Scott steals it and throws it all the way out to center. Cooper tried to get it off of her stick. Now they go back inside the zone once again. Right side corner, back pass set up. This one's grabbed and stolen by Cooper. Cooper had it stolen off of her stick. Now they cut back the middle, going inside. Snow goes in, shoots and scores! And Snow grabbed that one off of the wall. Just strong perseverance and continued to press after that. And she never gave up. You can see her coming off of the wall with it going inside, and she's just going to hammer this one home. And that was just solid forechecking. Really well played. So go back to center for the draw. 2-1 game right now for Ridley. Referee drops the puck between the two centers, and it goes back down the left side. Alexi Gay comes inside. She goes in, taking a shot. She was in there trying to get the first rebound. She was the first one inside the zone that time. Fest grabs at the blue line, taking the shot. That first goal seemed to motivate Ridley, that they've got a little bit more of a jump in their step so far. Probably getting climatized as well as climatized and accustomed to the different time change as well. Now they go back in the corner over on the far right side. Snow comes in the corner. Trying to feed it back, unable to this time, and Forsberg gets this one. She gets out to center. Coming straight down. She goes inside the corner. Snow stays with Forsberg. A couple players push in the corner. No call on the play for either one. Thought they could have. Both of them had their sticks relatively high. Far right side corner. Fulham comes in. She has it behind the net as Fulham goes after this one. Now they block it, and it's over on the right side wall one more time, and they'll pick it back up. Waiting for it. Setting it back up deep in the corner over on the left side this time. Watt comes in, circles, takes it behind the net. Watt's pushed off of the puck by Wagner. And they throw it out to the blue line. Long shot. Sweet Apple gets a shot. A couple players collide in front. They're slow to get back up. That was a nice long stretch pass right there. Couldn't get it out. Forsberg goes down. She's had enough. She's going off on a line change. Ivanowicz Ray was one that couldn't get control. Now they go back across the line the other way. Working their way inside. Watt comes in towards the front of the net. She couldn't get control of it. Now she stole it a second time. Watt trying to feed Elliott at the blue line. Watt throws it back in. Elliott's calling for it. Didn't give it back to her that time. Now it's over on the far right side board. Sweet Apple gets the shot away. And that was blocked. And they throw it off of the boards and it goes out the other way. Hit the linesman. Goes right in front of the bench that time. That sort of caught the Academy off guard because they were expecting that one. Calling delayed offside. And as they're calling the delayed offside, I want to see where they're going to face off. Should be an intentional offside in a case like this. They continue to press inside. I think the linesman's just going to take it. I think the linesman's still in the process of maybe learning a little bit of what's going on. They're doing a good job, but coaching staff for Ridley questioning the one linesman as to what the other linesman, not the one that made the call. Of course, a learning curve for everybody. He's shooting it off of the boards. Now it goes inside the zone. Now they just clear this one back against the boards over on the far right side this time. Coming inside, trying to get control of this one. Now it goes over on the cross ice pass one more time, straight out to center. Ivanowicz Ray comes inside with the puck as she goes inside. Also helping out after this one was McIsaac. It was out of the reach of McIsaac, and did they keep it onside? No, the linesman didn't move. Linesman's going to get run over if she doesn't move. Thank you. Now she moved. I worry about her getting hurt. Inside, pushed off the puck. Play carries right on. And now they work it all the way out over on the far side this time. It was thrown straight forward by Cooper. And this is intercepted, and Fulham goes back the other way. Fulham comes inside. The linesman gets run over again. Actually, she held her ground and took two players out. Players really play close to the boards on this, and the linesmen don't move. And you know that number one is they're stopping the play from going in, shooting it off of the boards. It goes over on the far right side this time, and Penner pinches in, waiting for it. Getting the shot away. Nice shot to get through there. Eventually got it back. A couple players caught a rut, lost an edge, and fell down. Getting back up, that was Sonia Bjornsson. 4:20 remaining, period number two. You can tell I've only had one coffee. So the face-off will be in the corner. A little bit of noise from the far bench, talking to some of their players, trying to set a few things up. So it'll go to the wall, taking a shot. Missed the outside post that time. That was Avery Penner that got the initial shot away. Now it's on the far side again. Kept on side by Robertson, and they misplay it. Now they go back the other way inside. Cooper comes in. Cooper, forehand, backhand shot. Rebound going in. We're going to have a penalty indicated. Will we have a penalty or a penalty shot? I think we're just going to have a penalty. Slashing minor penalty. Connor going in, so this will be the third consecutive penalty that Ridley will be tagged with right now. But what great explosive speed breaking inside on that one. Really well timed to work her way inside the zone. Scott's had about 3 different chances so far in break-ins right there and unable to capitalize. So the penalty's on the wrong side if you're looking at it. So it's over once again. Now they have control of it. They grab it back. Huge shot. That was blocked and deflected off of the foot of Scott in front at the blue line area. Waits. Slides this one back on the right side. Guay had this one. Guay threw it back over that time, and Wagner got the shot away. Now Wagner couldn't get control, but somehow they reached for it and kept it onside the blue line. Shot booted all the way out that time by Loringer, and they tip it all the way out to the neutral ice area, and it goes back down to Watt. She comes in. Watt goes in. Wait, she's grabbed. Hauled off of the puck. The net move. We have a whistle. And we should have a holding penalty, and we do. It was an obvious hold. That was actually a good penalty to take if you're counting penalties. So this is to be actually the first penalty. So the penalty that's initially listed up is on the wrong side, just if you're curious. I'm surprised the referee didn't pick up on that yet. So they wait. Okay, so the minor penalty's up. The penalties are just on the opposite sides, that's all. So they're lining themselves up behind. The linesman's getting set to drop the puck, calls the player, squares him up. Nope, she's not happy yet. We going to drop the puck today? We did. We dropped it. Now they shoot it off of the wall. It goes all the way out. Kept onside the blue line area. Nice reach by Snow to keep it back onside. And they take it back behind the net, shooting it off of the wall, pinching inside, trying to get control of it. Ivanovic-Ray was in there. She couldn't get control. Now Snow pinched back inside. Back to Ivanovic-Ray. She holds on it. Right side. Looks, centering pass, back right. Slides through the crease going after this one, and Snow couldn't put her stick on it to get control of it. Now they have it inside their corner, setting it back around. Just dished off of the boards that time. Markovsky was the one that tried to clear it out. This was kept on inside the blue line area by Robertson. Now Robertson threw this one back inside to Snow. Back to Robertson. Robertson back in the corner over on the left side. Fulham has it. Fighting for it. Back behind the net. Waits. They're pushing off to the puck right there, trying to get the shot away. They did. Robertson got the shot away. Narrowly missed the outside right edge this time. Looks, delayed offside indicated right there. Now it's at the blue line again. And they throw it back inside. The first one inside after this one's going to be Holden. Holden, long stretch pass, back out to center. Carefully played, kept onside. And there's about 10 seconds remaining in the minor penalty for Ridley. And then Ridley will be on the power play. They go the other way. Sweet Apple turns inside her own zone. Now it goes back the other way. They're on the power play for about 40 seconds. They go back. It's inside the zone. Over on the far left side corner, pushed off of the puck. Forsberg comes inside. She's hammered against the boards. Well played that time, and now they go back the other way. All the way out in the neutral zone as they pick this one back up across the blue line, coming inside. Deep in the corner, centering pass. Rebound going in, taking a shot. Nice stop. Busilio stopped the second one and just literally stole it from her. That was pretty surefire, labeled for a goal. Now they go back inside again. Guay comes in, taking a huge shot off of the back part of the net. If you saw the net move, it was because it was off the back of the mesh and not the front. Out to center. Coming inside, across the blue line as they go in. Alexi Gay stays with her man, stays with her, forces her wide to the outside. Now this is intercepted by Bjornsson, who goes back after it again at center. Bjornsson comes back down, trying to get this one back. Porozanski was the one that was in there, out in front, waits. They're trying to pick it back up a second time. Now they go back and throw it out to the neutral ice area. And this is grabbed, intercepted, and thrown back inside again by Legault. Couldn't get any farther than the hash marks. Now it's thrown down the ice, and we will have an icing call on the play with 47 seconds remaining in period 1. 2, correction. I've lost a period somehow. That's twice I've done that. I won't do that again. Don't ask me why. I'm thinking it's still the first period. So they'll come in for the draw as they square everybody all up over in the left side corner. Wagner comes inside. Wagner's going to go in. Her counterpart this time is Fulham. Dropped the puck. Fulham actually won that draw, pulled it back, goes inside the corner, pushing after this one. Coming in, Ivanovic-Ray goes after this one. She tried to get control. Now they go back again. Everybody's falling in there. It's like 10-pin bowling in the corner. Who's going to get it? Blow the whistle. This is my pet peeve with hockey. Really a pet peeve, and it's not against what the officials do. It's just the way they're instructed to do it. You'll get 2 players in the corner. When I refereed, yeah, I'm giving my age away, but I've refereed for over 60 years. So, having said all that foolishness, we were always told, you get 2 players in the corner fighting with a puck, that's fine. You get 3, that's fine. If you get 4, told by a good friend of mine used to referee in the National Hockey League, 2 of them, Vern Buffy and Bill Friday, says the fourth one in there, that's your problem child. Blow the whistle, save any problems. And again, it's a safety thing. You worry about somebody coming in and getting hurt. I just don't like it when they let the play go, and it's more like a rugby scrum than a hockey game. And I know it takes away from the game. There's a lot of fans that hate that, and I know they're all saying, well, let's keep the game going because of the dollars and cents. Couldn't get the shot through that time. They go back the other way, straight down the left side. Waits, Guay couldn't get it across the blue line that time, and now they hold on to this one. And it comes across the line. Waits, nice setup on the drop pass right there. Jayhall got the drop pass, and now they go the other way, and Ridley breaks out of their own zone. Straight down, coming inside the zone. Watt goes to the net, but this is shot right on goal. Well played that time, and Clark was all over waiting for the rebound, just not going to get a chance to get control at that time. So we have about 7 seconds remaining in the period number 2. And they'll come in the corner. Coaching staff barking out some instructions over on the far side for the players and what they should or should not do. hopefully what they should do if you're a coaching staff and they listen to you. So they wait. Puck is dropped, and from the draw, they go after this one. It's underneath her. She's trying to hold on to it. Not going to get it that way. And it goes back to the blue line area. Pushed. A couple players push and shove and collide. And the buzzer goes. Period 2 comes to an abrupt end right now. And you have a 2-1 game in favor of Ridley as the teams will make their way to the dressing room, get a well-deserved rest right now. Goaltenders taking their time. The visitors, naturally, Ridley, they're the visiting team right now. So they'll be the team that will go off the ice first. And the North American Hockey Academy will be the team that will vacate last. So as the referees watch the players go off, the teams are going to go back to the dressing room to get a little bit of a well-deserved rest. And as they get themselves a bit of a rest, we're going to do exactly the same thing. So grab yourself a cup of coffee. Come on back. It's warm. Well, are you warm down there? Good. Everybody, all the fans are warm. At least they're telling us they're warm. We're frozen up here. Anyway, grab yourself a cup of coffee. Maybe if you're listening in from Toronto or someplace in the eastern part of the United States, grab a cup of coffee, maybe some lunch. Come on back and join us for the call for period number 3 right after this timeout. Hi everybody, welcome back. Period number 3 about to get started as everyone hits the ice. Ice clean, everybody is ready, motivated, and they are ready and eager to go and entertain you for period number 3 once again. Fans are coming back into the confines here of the Richmond Ice Center. Referee goes back. We're all indicated they're ready. I think he's ready. Not sure what he's waiting for. Oh, waiting for period 3? Is that what you're waiting for? Oh, they got the penalty on the clock. That's what it is. Okay, we are waiting right now, and from the draw, it goes all the way over, this time on the left side. Music is still on. Turn the music off. Turn the music off. Be nice if they turn the music off over on the far side, but I guess that's entertainment value. I don't know who's playing the music, but it's not us. Anyway, we are underway and players going inside the zone. Back over on the far side, waiting for it. I don't know why they don't tell them to turn the music off. Maybe they can't control it. They play music for the National Lacrosse League. Right on goal, holding on to this one, and they stop it. And as they stop it, maybe the referee will go over and tell them to turn the music off. Maybe they will. Somebody, there they got it. They finally, yay, they turned the music off. Thank heavens. Well, that took a day and a half. I don't know how you could not hear it. Could have heard that if you were listening to it back in Toronto. Oh, well, now we're happy. So we'll get it going back. They center it back around this time, trying to get control. Cooper comes inside, takes a shot. That fan on the shot, it rolled wide off her stick and went in the corner. Now they go back. Wait, nice drop pass back to the blue line. Fest gets the shot away. Fest slides it back inside. Borozanski was the one that pinched it back. Now it takes another shot. Borozanski got it back and got the secondary shot away. Wait, shot, blocked, stopped on the outside. Loringer stopped that one and deflected the corner, but eventually shot it back to the blue line area, and keeping it onside is Fest. Huge high shot taken over top of the net. Scramble ensues. Taking a shot, waits. Oh, Loringer had to be alert on that one. She's going back again. Spinning out there like a top, but somehow she managed to stop that one. And first, initially, I don't think she even knew where the puck was. I'll give her credit for that one. I don't think she knew where the puck was at all. But anyway, we've got replay right there. You can take a look at the replay, how it all ensued and worked out. So they'll call him in for the draw. Late change coming out right now. New center have to be replaced because of the late change for the players. So now they wait. From the draw, they pull it all the way back this time in the corner. Snow had control after that draw. Snow got it back in the corner, back to Murphy. Murphy's going after it. This is in front. Shot, block, stop, getting it back out to the blue line area. And after this one will be Murphy. Lexi Murphy comes inside. She's the first one in there, deflected. Basilio deflected and threw that one back inside the corner. Now comes out again. Nice shot taken. Again, Snow got the shot away. Now it's past everybody. Goes straight down the ice inside the zone. First one in there is Foul. She's going to go after it. Fowler continues to press inside. Couple players collide behind the net. Avery Penner was one of them. Gets back up, gets involved in the play, and now it goes to blue line. And they break out of their own zone. Straight to center, cross ice, back in front of our broadcast location. Holden had control for a second. Throwing this one back to Spino, and Spino rips it in over on the wall on the far side. Back to Scott. Scott comes inside. As Scott goes after this one. Now she waits for it. And they go back the other way. Across the center line, they continue to go inside. Off of the back wall over in the corner. Clearing it to the blue line. This is blocked and stopped and kept onside. Ouellette got ran over by her Emma Penner, her own player. Now they get it and throw it out to the neutral zone. Back the other way across the blue line as they come back inside. Ouellette goes after it. Icing is waved off. They said it took a deflection, so icing is waved off in a case like that. And they have it against the boards. Back behind the right side this time. Clearing it. Now kept onside. Nice little bit of a jump over top of the attacking player's foot. So she didn't get tripped up. Almost fell down, but maintained her footing and stayed on her feet. Back in the corner, right side once again. Murphy goes after it. Waits. Murphy slides it back to the blue line area. Well played as she set up Ivanovic Ray. And Ivanovic Ray threw it inside their corner, waiting for it. Ivanovic Ray is calling for it at the blue line, taking a shot off of the back part of the net. And it took a funny hop right there, and as it hit the back of the net, I think the net is actually off its moorings. So we'll have a stoppage to play in a face-off back inside the zone. 16:25 remaining, period number 3. Face-off will be back inside the corner. Two young ladies working the lines, young gentlemen working as the referee. So they will come inside, takes the draw. They have it in the corner. And as they have it in the corner, they eventually cleared it all the way back out the center this time. Porozanski was one that threw it inside this time, off of the back corner, right side this time. They continue to press inside. Also coming inside is Sydney Fess. Couldn't get control. Now Fess gets control of it. Fess throws it right in the middle part of the ice. This is intercepted by Fulham. She couldn't clear it out. Wait, scramble, jamming at it right there. And Loringer had to be alert on that one and cover up the post on the outside so that didn't sneak past her. Again, you're at the Richmond Ice Center, home for Richmond Minor Hockey. Richmond Minor Hockey amalgamated this past spring. Both the Seafair Minor Hockey and Richmond Minor Hockey amalgamated formed the association. The new name for the team, not my favorite, but it's theirs. It's called the Jets. I guess appropriately named because of the airports. Vancouver Airport, not far away. Waiting for this one. Now they have it in the corner once again. This is over in the far right side as they stop and turn, and Sweet Apple had it. She just shot it back. Now goes after it a second time. Sweet Apple waiting for it. Elliott stays out in front of her own net, not going to let anybody get control of it. Now it goes over in the right side boards, and as they grab it, a couple players collide. Grexton was one of them. Now it goes the other way. Grexton fights for it, shooting it. It's off of the top part of the mesh net, and then it fell in the bottom part of the mesh down by the protective covering in the bottom. So as that one fell off, they'll have a stoppage once again. Face-off's in the corner over on the right side. Good played, well-tempoed game so far. North American Hockey Academy got the first goal of the game, and then they gave up two to Ridley. Welcome all the students if you're listening in from either one of the respective schools. Hope you're enjoying it. You're either on a lunch break or a coffee break or you're skipping class. One or the other. I'm not sure which. They have it in the corner waiting for it, pushing after it. Culligan comes inside, stays with her. Now they go back the other way. They clear it out to the neutral ice area as they chase this one back around. This is Fest that threw it back inside. Good dump in play. And then go off of the back wall. Carefully played. Loringer almost got run over. So she had to be alert so she didn't get hit and hurt. Not so much hurt, or not hit, but hurt. You worry about that. Now it's in the right side corner once again. Waiting for it. Ivanovic Ray is in there. Now that's still loose. They're trying to clear it out. Dangerously moved right in front of their own net. And now they go the other way, straight up the middle part of the ice. This is grabbed and intercepted by Fess. And now Fess slides it back around over on the far right side. Past everybody, and we have an icing call as it was out of the reach of Alexi Gay. Couldn't get control of it that time, so the face-off will be back in the zone once more. Young ladies come to play. A lot of talented young ladies out here on the ice today. Fast skaters, and boy, they know the game. They're playing really, really well. Coaching staff, as well as those involved with both programs, do a remarkable job. So they have control, waiting for it. But nice grab. Good grab, but that one to haul her down. Play carries on. Now they go back the other way. It's still inside the corner, over on the far side this time. Watt goes after it. She couldn't get control. Now they'll try it a second time. Watt's going to reach for it a third time, and they eventually lob it all the way out. Preve throws it back inside the corner. Going to be the first one inside to chase this one back down. Now it's kept onside the blue line by Holden, and Holden throws it back in. Over on the far side. They grab it, dump it all the way out to center this time. Couldn't get it onside. Was offside. Play carries right on. A missed call, but nothing happened on the play. So now we go the other way out to the neutral ice area. Sweet Apple throws this one back. That's out of here. The fans get a souvenir and a free puck. And I know it's going to come over the glass. We will get a puck up in our broadcast location here over the course of the weekend. So just be aware of that. You just know it. So waiting for it. The winger was about 5 feet too far inside. That was Stella Scott. Now they move, and it goes back inside the zone once again. Chasing it out to the neutral ice area. Back down the far side. Snow comes inside. Snow goes after it. Sliding it. Thought about giving it to the blue line, but it was out of her reach. Now we go back the other way. Snow slides it back and gives it back to the blue line. Nice shot taken by Elliott. Big save, but what a nice shot taken by Elliott. Set that one back up. Hopefully we will have an interview for your enjoyment and entertainment after the game tonight with one of the game stars. Yet to be determined. So as they wait for it, from the draw, goes all the way out to the neutral zone this time. This is intercepted by Sweet Apple, and she cuts back to the middle. Sweet Apple goes in, takes the shot. That was partially rolled. Forsberg got a piece of her stick. Penalty coming up this time. This is going to be a body checking penalty, I'm assuming. Boarding. Penalty will be called for boarding, and it's going to be going against Mary Sweet Apple. She ran at a rink. So they'll put the penalty up on the clock. We're waiting for it, and it's up there. So the faceoff is in the corner this time, over to the left of Brooke Loringer. Young lady gets set to drop the puck as she squares the wingers up. Tells them to back out, squares the centers up as well. Now from the draw, goes back to the blue line. Fess picks it up. Fess slides it back over. Fess and Guay, two of them trading positions right there. Porozanski comes in, takes a shot, and scores a power play goal 13 seconds in to the penalty. And you can see in the replay right there how they set that one up right from the faceoff. Allow that one to go inside to get the shot away. And they're thrilled with the way that one worked out. They set it up just the way they planned. So now we're back to center. 12:41 remaining, period 3. Game's tied at 2. So they go back, they clear it out to the neutral ice area, back down the right side, ripping a high shot over top of the net that time. And as they rip the high shot over top of the net, they go back the other way. It's still inside the corner. Shot taken. That was blocked again by Loringer over on the right side, this time with her pad on the outside of the post. Now they're trying to get control a second time. They will. Pushed off of the puck. A couple of other players come inside to collide, and they take it back, and Culligan grabs it behind her own net. She throws it back around the other way. And they clear this one all the way back out to the middle part of the ice, and they throw it straight forward this time. This is Sydney Fess comes inside. She goes after it. Fess goes back to the blue line. The other one coming inside is Sonia Borenson. She goes after it. She's trying to get control, unable to. Now they go back the other way, and they work their way all the way out to the center ice area, straight down, coming inside. Off of the boards, over in the far right side boards. Now they throw it back inside the zone, and Ridley half a retreat inside their own zone to get control of it. The first one in there was Elliott, and Elliott's going to go after her. Also coming inside to help out is Sweet Apple. I think Sweet Apple disappointed with herself with the way that penalty unfolded. She didn't have a chance to stop. She just ran at a rink and had to run her over, so she did. Not on purpose. It was just one of those accidental collisions. Back out the center once again. They continue to press inside. Snow comes inside, takes a shot. That was actually off of the stick that time of Grexton, and it went wide. Trying to get out from the front part of the net. They send it back. They hold on to it. Snow has control. Backhand shot over on the far side, intercepted by Jay Hall. And couldn't get his shot away. That time they got the shot away. Well played, well-timed shot that time by Robertson. Robertson goes after it again. Robertson's trying to get control of it and get it this time away from Holden. Holden lobs it all the way out the neutral ice area. Wide open break. Jay Hall comes back down. She's going in. Murphy's a trailer. Inside, taking a shot, and she scores. And that puts them up. Entering the period, they were trailing by 1. Now they're ahead by 1. And we have yet to play the halfway point so far. As you can see, the players going to their bench and cheering with their own respective teams right now. Happy group of young ladies over on the far side. Ridley's got to be questioning as to what they have to do right now. Game has changed at the 3-2 game. So from the draw, it goes back inside the zone. As they have control of it, they throw it a long pass straight down across the line, going inside. Scott takes a shot over top of the net. Scott continues to press inside after it. Scott's behind the net. Rive is all the way out in front this time. She's trying to get control, unable to. Now they continue to go after this one the other way. And it's still against the corner. A couple players collided. There was about 4 of them in there. It was like bowling for dollars in there with your grandmother, the way everybody was falling down. They pick it back up again. They'll clear it back out. And the North American Hockey Academy are doing a good job forechecking. It's shot inside, and that hit the linesman. Get control. Now they go after it a secondary time. All the way back again. Rive gets control, throws it back out the middle part of the ice on the right side this time. Porozinski comes inside. She takes it. Shoots it off of the back ball. She's the first one inside after it. Porozinski continues to press. Now we go up the other way out to the center ice area. Quick line change on the player right there. Going off of the ice with Watt. She had to be quick and alert to get off the ice so she didn't get tagged for too many players on the ice. Now it goes back to the blue line. Fess slides it through over on the far side. Trying to feed it straight down inside the zone. What a nice play. Fulham was one of the intended one, but Snow just couldn't get it to her. Now they go back the other way. Wide, going to the boards, pushing each other off of the boards that time. Elliott stays with her, not going to give her much to shoot at. Now they go after this one. They'll grab it on the right side, and Grexton throws it out to center, and it's past everybody with Snow coming inside. Snow takes the high shot over top of the net. They managed to keep it onside. Good move, good aggressive play right from the line change as they broke out of their own zone, keeping it onside. Now they go back the right side. Legault, she comes in, takes a shot right on, and Loringer wisely holds on that. Well-timed shot. Both goaltenders in the game right now are playing really exceptional. Basilio as well as Loringer for Ridley. Both goaltenders being tested. 8:42 remaining, period 3, and the North American Hockey Academy are up by a 3-2 score right now. Shooting it off of the wall. It goes over on the far side all the way out to the blue line. Now they grab it and dangle it back forward across the line, cutting inside. Ouellette comes in. She overskated the puck. Now they throw it back the other way. And as quick as we go from one end to the other, we go back the other way we started from. Icing call on the play right now. Fast-tempoed game. Again, welcome to our broadcast, wherever you're listening in to from the East Coast, whether you're in from Ontario or in the East Coast of the United States. And on behalf of the JWHL League itself, our sincere thoughts and best wishes to everyone involved with those forest fires down in California. They're absolutely horrific and horrible, and I know there's been a tragic loss of life. And again, on behalf of the league, our sincere thoughts go out to everybody in the part of the states on the West Coast. So the North American Hockey Academy get this one straight down, and we have another icing call. So to just stay down that end of the ice, and we'll do it all over. Got to wonder, I was having this discussion the other day with one of my buddies. You've got to wonder how the world is changing, and we're having all these just horrible fires. We had fires in the province of British Columbia again this year, really devastating. And I know there's a lot of devastation. The floods in the United States, down in Florida, really, really sad to see whenever you turn on CNN, or when I turn on CNN to watch it. Centering pass, back around the other way. And it goes over and shot, waiting for it. Sweet Apple keeps it onside, waiting for this one. Now they go back the other way, and they turn inside the zone as they chase it back around. Graves slides it out to the middle part of the ice, waiting for it. Sweet Apple turns. She goes after it. Sweet Apple throws it in, but they're offside again at the line, and another stoppage of play. Quick stoppage once again. Yeah, the world's changing, no doubt. All the devastation that's gone on, the floods, you'll start back, regardless of where it is, the floods, the tornadoes, the fires, it's really, really devastating and so sad to see everybody lose their valuables and loss of life. Back out the center ice area. They go back after this one. Robertson threw it straight forward, and they just throw it off of the wall this time. Penner dumped it back inside. The first one coming inside is Grexton. Waits, knocked out of the air with a high stick. No whistle because it went to the opposition team. Now they come inside. Waits, hook off of the puck right there. Scott was hooked. Now we have a penalty coming up going to Ridley. It should be a hooking penalty on the play right there, and it is. So the power play going once again to the North American Hockey Academy. They will be having the power play working in their favor once again. So trying to get in the penalty box. They do. The door wouldn't open. That's a sign of, oh, gee, I didn't mean to do it. So the penalty's on the clock. They'll come inside the corner. Avery Penner is in the penalty box serving it. It's her penalty. So now it goes back to the blue line area. Fess slides it back through over on the far side this time. Back to Guay, back to Fess, back out the middle part of the ice. Unable to get the shot away. That was Fess. And now they steal it and they throw it back the other way. Good dangle to get across the blue line. Guay comes inside. She goes after it over on the far side. Forsberg comes inside. Forsberg now gets it back. She's pushed off of the puck by Elliott, who fights with it inside the corner. Elliott, Forsberg, the two of them continue to press again. Elliott gets control, shoots it over on the far right side. Porozanski dumped it back inside from the blue line area, and they've got it back deep in the corner, back to Forsberg. She's ridden off of the puck. North American Academy, Hockey Academy are doing a solid, exceptional job pressing right now. A back pass back to the middle of the ice once again. Wagner comes straight down, going in, rips a shot, stopped again by Loringer. Well played, but what a nice break-in play on the dump-in right there to get that one through. And finishing play right on traffic and get it on net. Both teams having a wholesale line change right now. Well deserved. 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining in the minor penalty that Avery Penner is serving in the penalty box, and she would love to stay in there for the full 2 minutes. So now we go the other way. Back over it takes, cross-ice pass, back on the far side, shoots and scores! Top shelf. She just says, I can do that. That was an easy shot, an easy setup. So again, the North American Hockey Academy capitalize on the power play. Goal should be credited on that time to Alexi Guay. She was the one that ripped it from the blue line. 4-2 the score right now. And we are back from the draw. It goes over on the far right side. It's thrown back inside again. They lobbed it, but not out this time. They chase after it. Right side, scramble, going inside, and they score on a real confused-looking play going inside the zone. Ridley gets another one on the board to narrow it and get within one. Bit of a miscommunication breakdown right there, but Ouellette jumped all over the puck as it just jumped right on her stick, and she popped that one home, pulling them within one. 6:04 remaining in period 3. This is going to make for an interesting finish so far. Of course, let's not forget, if the game is tied, we play overtime, 5-minute overtime. And we're back to live action right now. It's inside the zone, right on goal. Nice stop again. Loringer held onto it, then misplayed it and couldn't maintain possession of it. It bounced loose, goes wide. Now it's out the right side. They're trying the wraparound. Back pass, shot, rebound. Goes back to the blue line over on the far right side once again. They come inside. Legault threw it into the corner. Also coming at Graves, pinches back in. She goes back to her own blue line now. Now they lost it, and they pushed each other off of the puck, and they continue to throw it back inside. Solid forechecking showing right now as Nikki Legault is in there. She was the first one in there, and she was the one that got the initial puck in there the first time. Now it goes back to the blue line over on the far side this time. That's over on the far, back to Holden. Holden gives it back to Legault, back to Holden, right side, inside the blue line area. This is throwing straight forward. Culligan couldn't clear it out. It was taken off of her stick. Waits, heavy check throw. Now we've got another penalty coming up, and this penalty is again. This is going to be called interference. Bodies are starting to fly fast and furious. I see the young player down on the ice, the young lady. Interference minor. Assessed right now. You could either call that interference or boarding. Either way, no trainer is coming on the ice yet to take after it. Now this is if you're a player, help the trainer out. Oh, and they are. Look at this. The trainer and the player are side by side. This is exactly what you should do. And if you're a referee, food for thought. If you're a referee and the trainer comes on the ice and the players are too busy doing whatever, as a referee or an official, help the trainer onto the ice and help them back. I think they're just going to take her right to the dressing room. They will. They're going to open the door, and hopefully she's okay. I'm looking on the far side. That looks like Porozanski that is the one that's being helped to the dressing room area. Number 8, Devin Porozanski. So I hope she's okay because she's had a good game. She's just down behind, and she fell heavily into the boards. And these boards, so the officials are having a discussion. So they've got 2 minutes on the clock. They're going to see whether they're going to drink. I think she's getting ejected from the game. I think this is going to be 5 in a game. You can see the player in the penalty box over on the far side. So I think it's going to be 5 in a game. So they're going to clear the penalty. I'm guessing right now. So they clear that. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it's 5 in a game on this call right there. Versus a double minor. I want to see what the referee is called. So the one that's leaving, Ivanovic Ray is the one that's leaving. 5 in a game misconduct. So the referee is doing something he should not do, and I'll be adamant. He is hollering at the coaching staff. This is something as a referee, you never do that. All you're doing is getting the coaching staff frustrated. If you're going to have a discussion, go over and have a discussion like you're two human beings. Well, now you're going over, and now you're going to chirp like a canary. No, listen and talk sensible. You can tell I'm an old referee. I hate it when referees do stuff wrong. It's not hard to figure out. My father always told me, because Dad used to referee too, he said there's 3 parts of the game. There's 2 teams and the referees. Take one part away, you can't have a game. So get along and be human. There's too much unrest in the world. You don't want to go fighting in a hockey rink. Now here's a question for you. I'll throw it. You're sitting listening at home. Here's a question. I was having this discussion the other day with a couple of NHL retired players. When will you see fighting officially eliminated from the hockey game in the NHL? And I was talking, the reason I brought the conversation up is because nowadays everybody is so paranoid about the concussion issue that you can conceivably see that happening. That you're going to see fighting taken out of the game, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you see it completely eliminated from the game, probably within about the next, I'm guessing, and I'm saying between 8 and 10 years. So we are back underway right now, and from the dock goes over on the far right side. Fess had control. Fess gets it back. Slides it over on the far right side. J-Hall back to Fess. Fess. Cross-ice pass, back around. Good passing play. Gay throws it back inside the corner. Waits. This is grabbed, intercepted, and thrown all the way back. Far side, cross-ice going in. Ripping a shot, top shelf, and J-Hall scores. And that puts him up one more, 5-3. And because this is a major penalty, see the replay? Because this is a major penalty being served, no time comes off of the clock. This is another rule I'd like to see changed. Lacrosse has it so if you score 2 goals, the major penalty is over. Hockey, you can be in there for 100 goals. And you stay until it's officially over. So from the looks of it, she'll be back on. There's about 6 seconds left in the third period. Shooting it off of the glass, waiting for it. Almost up in our broadcast location here. Missed us, though. Now they come inside. Grexton takes the pass, centering the back out in front. Watt goes after this one. And they get control. That was tipped all the way in front. Now Bjornsson goes inside, deep inside the corner. Bjornsson, Sweetapple. The two of them collide in the corner over on the far right side. As they hold on to this one. They fight for it. Now it's lobbed back down inside the neutral zone. And this is picked back up by Legault. Nicky Legault threw it straight forward this time. Give this one back over on the right side to Holden. Holden dangles inside, pushed off of the puck. Sweetapple stays with her. They go after this a second time, and Watt picks it back up. Watt fights for it, trying to get control. Sweetapple calls for it, waiting for it. Couldn't get control of it. Holden got the shot away that time. Centering in front. The rebound going in, taking a shot, and they put one inside. And that's another one on the board right there, and that one should be credited to Wagner, number 10. And this is what I was talking about, major penalties. She's out of the game with a major penalty, and I'm not sure whether that will carry over moving forward for the weekend. But they've scored 2 goals so far, and they've only served 52 seconds off the major penalty. I don't think the score is right. The score is wrong. The score is on the wrong side. It should be 6-4, but regardless, it's wrong. Stop the clock. Well, maybe they're not going to stop the clock. Maybe they felt that there was time, didn't work on it. They're running the clock. Apparently the clock did not run. Well, if one runs, the other one runs, so They're going to stop it. They'll get it all sorted out. I think the linesman was counting it. I don't know what they're going to do. How much? Okay, goes back the other way as they hold on to it. Start the clock. Now the clock's not starting. Now it's started. Took a day and a half. They come inside over the right side. Shot dropped in front, going in. Couldn't put her hand on it to hold on to it. Now she does. And she held on to it. As she holds on to it, gets a stoppage of play once again. 3:26 remaining, period number 3. What's the score? 6? 6-3. Score is wrong. So they're waiting for it. It's inside the corner this time. Shot taken, blocked again. So it's in the corner over on the far right side this time. They're going to call this one and get it. We're trying to get control. They will. They will get control of it, and from the draw, they pulled it back this time. It's 6-3, but it's on the wrong side. They have it at the blue line. Huge, long shot taken. They have it. Now they clear it out to the neutral zone. They throw this one back inside again, and this is dumped back. Out to the center ice area. Holden goes after it. She throws it inside. As they get control of it, they dump it out in the neutral ice area once again. Now it's lobbed, and they'll pick it back up, and Holden gets control and throws it back inside over on the far right side. She takes control of it. Shooting it out and down the ice. Icing waved off. There's 2:15 remaining in the major penalty right now. Off of the backboards. This is picked back up. And they throw it all the way out, far side. They get it out to the neutral ice area. Good play as Graves threw it straight forward. Checked off of the boards that time on the puck. She was taken off of the puck heavily right there. Now also coming inside is Elliott. Elliott's going to go after it. Couldn't get control. And finally they pick it back up and throw it straight down the ice the other way, and they're going to chase this one inside. All the way out, back to center once again. As they wait. Right side. Shot, grab, score. And they got the shot away right there, and they are clearly walking away with the win in this one. And the major penalty is still in effect. So we talked earlier on about the major penalty and how that can really affect the outcome of a game. This is a prime example. If it was lacrosse, they would have at least been out after the second goal was scored. And they have control, and they throw it back down, tipped off of the stick that time. Jay Hall goes after it. This is throw it in the corner by Loringer. She threw it inside the corner that time. Now it's back the other way. They pick it back up, shooting it, taking control of it. Now they fight it once again. Grabbing it at the blue line area. Blocked again, shooting it, turning, spinorama move right there. Darcy J. Hall had control of it. Waits, now they go back the other way. Nice play to try and get it back inside. Shot on goal, big stop again. Loringer had to be alert and stop that one. We're in the last minute right now. There's about 40 some odd seconds, 44 seconds as I glance back at the clock to see how much time is left in the third period. That's right on goal. Stopped again. Loringer makes another big key save. And the faceoff will be back in the corner once again. 37.5 seconds. So there's 29 left in the major. So with 29 seconds left in the major penalty, they're going to be shorthanded till about 7 seconds remaining. We are underway, and it goes over on the far side. Now they're taking the right side corner this time. Picked back up. Emma Penner tried to clear it out. That's kicked out and knocked out of the way right there by Loringer. Loringer's played really, really well. Busilio was tested earlier in the second period, but not much so far in the third period. Now it goes to the blue line area. Grab, stopped, shooting it onside. They kept it inside the zone once again. Everybody's fighting for this one. Waits. Nice play to get control over on the far side boards this time. And as they have it, they're all pushing after this one. Huge shot taken. That was thrown in the corner by Loringer. And well played game right there. Interesting finish and what a hard fought game for both teams right now. The teams will do the traditional handshake. I'm going to run over on the far side and see if I can grab a quick interview. So grab a coffee and come on back and join me right after this.